Hi, you guys. Thanks for having me tonight. How many of you guys like to run in the audience for fun or health or awesome? Have any of you guys done She.Is.Beautiful or heard of the event? Cool. Awesome. Cool. Well, if you haven't heard of She.Is.Beautiful, it's an all-women's race here in Santa Cruz. We went from 500 women in our first year to 6,000 women in our sixth year. And then we've also, my sister in the back, we brought the race to our college town, Santa Barbara, 2 years into the event here, and we're hosting our 5th annual event in Santa Barbara in September. But I'm really excited to be here tonight because when I was 22 years old, I found myself laid off from a job from a startup company that I had right out of college, and I was searching for my next step in life, and I was feeling kind of lost. So I was reading a ton of books on how to find your purpose, coming to events like these, watching a lot of Oprah, doing yoga. And so I think coming here tonight and speaking is just a reminder to my younger self or anyone who's in a place like that, that with time and patience and a lot of hard work, things sort themselves out. Something that I really held on to over the years is a definition that I found for purpose, and it was to play to your strengths for the greater good of the world. And I've really held on to that over the years, and it was something that's really special to me. For me, my journey started with running in high school, and it pretty much hasn't stopped since. It's something that's kept me grounded to myself, to the beautiful nature around us. We're so lucky here in Santa Cruz. But just through the ups and downs of growing up, through high school and college and jobs and relationships and family, it's something that's just been a really special thing in my life, and I know a lot of people share that same feeling. I never thought that this would be my career, but as I found that people, whether they were beginners or professional runners, they all kind of felt the same feeling of empowerment, and they enjoyed the challenge and the relief and the sense of confidence it gave them. So it was something that I always knew that I wanted to share with people, but I never thought that it would develop like this. So as I mentioned, I was 22, unemployed, doing a lot of dreaming, and then I realized really quickly that it's really expensive to live here in Santa Cruz. So I got a job in marketing at Whole Foods Market, and I learned a lot from that experience. One thing I learned was that I really enjoyed cultivating community and creating win-win partnerships amongst vendors and people, and I'm so grateful for that experience. But I knew it wasn't going to be my final path. So about a year into that job, I was like, I'm just going to start a race. I love to run. I know a lot of other people enjoy this experience, and I wanted to create something where everybody felt welcome, from people who are competitive athletes to people who had never participated in a 5K before. The overall feel event, I wanted it to be fun, inviting, and something that was really meaningful. So we kicked off our first year, 500 women, and I knew I was on the right path because for me, the whole time I was working on the event, it never felt like work. And so I was super stoked. I was like, this is awesome. I'm on my way. But I was still working full time and exhausted. But so every year after that, it kind of grew and grew. And so like I mentioned, we're at 6,000 women now. And I think one of the things that's kept us going over the years, and Sarah can attest to that, is just hearing all the stories behind all of the women who are participating. For some people, the event has been life-changing. It's take them from, they never did any sort of activity before in their life, and now they're running marathons. It's really amazing. And then for other people, it's just an awesome event and time to spend with their families, their sisters, their moms, their grandmas. And we just feel so grateful to be part of their journey. And so that's something every single year we said, there's 6,000 women participating. That means there's 6,000 stories coming to the starting line. How amazing is this? I see you. So if, to closing out here, if someone would have told me 10 years ago that this would be my life, I would have said, awesome, how do I do that? And I think what's the biggest thing I've learned is that for some people, there's a set career path, and there's the schooling and internships and steps to get to where they want to go. And then for other people like myself, the road is really windy and sweaty and dirty and exhausting, and you don't know when you're going to get there, but you see some of the coolest views. So I encourage you to keep going and chasing your dreams.